Hello, this is Dwayne, and on this cold February day here, we're gonna look at a horse and we're gonna walk him around. We're getting ready to trim this horse, but I just wanted to give you some tips and techniques, how to hold a horse, how to start to pick up their feet, and try to get both you and the horse comfortable so you can work on a nice barefoot trim. So this horse is Chief, and maybe I'm kind of cheating because he's I think 17 years old now, so he's pretty easy to handle. The other thing that I want you to notice about his feet is they're far from perfect, and even though we talk a lot about, you know, in the website kind of perfect feet and how we want them to look, I also want you to realize that not every horse is going to have perfect feet, and they can still be comfortable, usable. Chief here is, we take him in the mountains all the time, and he's very comfortable on his feet, even though most farriers and most people that are used to looking at horse hooves wouldn't consider his feet perfect by any means. So first of all, it's nice to have an assistant if at all possible. And my wife's taking the video right now, but if you were to be getting ready to trim this horse's foot, it's much easier to have somebody hold for you, walk him around a little bit so you can look at his feet, see how balanced he is. So let's do that right now. If you can watch Chief, he should have a good heel first landing on his front feet. The back feet mostly always will hit heel first. It's been about 4 weeks since we've trimmed Chief, and that's kind of what I recommend for basic maintenance barefoot trim. It's usually about 4 feet. In the wintertime, sometimes you can wait longer depending on what you feed your horse and where you're at in the country, but they normally do grow feet, or their hoof fall more slowly in the winter, of course quicker in the spring when the grass is green and there's plenty of, you know, rich protein and sugar in it. But this time of year we feed hay and they grow pretty slow in the winter. But notice how Chief is pretty comfortable when he stands. His feet are pretty square. He doesn't have to hold a foot in back of him, or he doesn't look uncomfortable. He moves easy, and I want you to see that. Even though Chief is a toe dragger, and he has most of his life since we got him when he was about 7 years old. But he still moves out comfortable on his feet, and I want you to see how he stands. Get back out here in the sunshine where you can see better. Okay, so now we're going to show how to kind of approach a horse, make him comfortable, try to make you comfortable so that you can pick up his feet. And I'm going to try to leave Chief loose here, so he may or may not stand very well for us, but we'll give this a try. So first thing you want to do is, it's always good to talk. Let a horse know where you're at. Some of them get so comfortable they actually go to sleep, which is not always good because you might surprise them if you're quiet and you're not touching your horse. So here at the front foot, come around, you're talking to your horse, you want to, you know, sort of pet their leg, let them know you're there, what you're about to do. You don't want to surprise your horse. The idea is to keep him comfortable and keep you comfortable. So let them know that you're about wanting to pick up their foot, you're running your hand down your leg. I like to sort of take my thumb and forefinger and, you know, just sort of let them know that you're getting ready to want their foot. Also here too, I kind of use my knee into their knee a little bit, or my elbow into their knee, and that a lot of times will encourage them to pick their foot up for you. So here's his foot, and they're walking on snow out there, so things are pretty clean, and hopefully in this bright sun you can see his foot pretty good. So you know, first thing you'd want to do is make him comfortable, start to clean his foot. I'll show you the hoof stand here in a minute, different ways that you can make the horse comfortable and you comfortable to work on his foot. So that's just generally picking up his foot. And if you need to, you can work on the hoof right there a little bit. If you don't have a hoof stand, you can work on his foot between your legs. And you'll kind of take up a stance like this so that you can work on that. And we'll show that here in just a minute. Okay.